Erev Shabbos Parshas Toldos. A Yid once came to the Heilige Abzeruf complaining that he wants to marry off his daughter, but he has only 1 ruble and he needs 1,000 rubles. The Abzeruf told him, go home, and on the way, if anybody stops you and he wants to do business with you, take it and you have a lot of atzlicha. He goes home, it's all broken, he stops into the first krechma, he sits over there and he sees a whole bunch of businessmen talking big business, diamonds and stuff. And he looks at them, and Mr. Kretschmer was in the mood of some fun, so he says, hey, Yidele, you want to do some business? He says, of course I do. He says, how much you got? He said, I got 1 ruble. They started laughing. 1 ruble. What are you going to do with 1 ruble? You know what? Mr. Kretschmer says, I have an idea. I'll sell you my olam haba, my whole share of world to come. I'll sell you for 1 ruble. And the Yid said, I'll take it. He says, okay, business deal, done. He says, no, I need a star. So they wrote a star, and in the star it says that Mr. Kretschmer, who lives here and there, is selling his Heilige Olam Haba to the Yidele. And they started laughing, and he said, what's next? Do you have another deal? He says, no, I had only 1 ruble. That's my whole Vermögen. They laughed even more. You took the only 1 ruble you possessed, and you bought Olam Haba from a person you never met before. They were laughing. Mrs. Kretschmer comes down. She sees the whole commotion, and she asks, what's going on over here? And they tell her the whole story, and she says, are you serious? This is not a joke. You know you have nothing in this world. I know you. You're mean to everyone. I only believe that Kol Yisrael Yesh Lahem Chaylik Olam Haba. You have a portion of Olam Haba, but now you sold that too. I don't want to live with you anymore. Let's go to the roof. Let's go for a divorce. And he says, no, calm down. It's not like it seems. It's not like it looks. She said, no, I don't want to hear about anything. I want to go now to a dine and let's finish this marriage. He said, come on, you're a little bit too violent. He said, violent? You sold your olam haba? And she was frantic. He ran back to the Yidele and he says, Yidele, I didn't know I'm going to cause us trouble. Forget about the deal, okay? So here back. Take your ruble back and that's called he says no. Make it blat na. Business is deal of business. So long story short, he offered 2, 3, 4, 10 ruble. He said nope. After a while he was like, okay, I'll give you 1,000 rubles. Please give that star back. So he gave it back and he said, wow. It's unbelievable. And he told the story about that his Rebbe told him to come here in the first business and look, this is what he needed, 1,000 rubles to marry off his daughter. Fine. The woman, Mrs. Kretschmer, decided she wants to see this Rebbe. She comes over to the Abderuf and she says, wow, the story is very impressive. But I have a question. Wasn't it like overpaid a little bit? Do you think that my husband's Olam Haba is worth 1,000 rubles? The Heilige Abderuf answered her, do you know, when he sold his Olam Haba, my Yidele overpaid. He wasn't even worth 1 ruble, his Olam Haba. But when he gave it back, wow, he helped a Yid marry off his daughter. His Olam Haba was way more worth than 1,000 ruble. Gival did he underpay. And that is what happens this week's Parsha. Esau complains, Yaakov, you fooled me twice. What do you mean twice? The first time was the Bechorah, the second time the Brichas. But the Bechorah was fooled. I thought it was a deal you made with me. Esau was agreeing with the deal. He said, give me the lentil and I'll give you the Bechorah. Vayivas is the Bechorah. He makes fun of the Bechorah. He didn't value it. But the moment he sees Yaakov taking over the Bechorah and how he deals with it, he sees, wow, it has so much value. Sometimes all you need to do is to put value in to understand the value. Same thing is with Shabbos. Same thing is with anything spiritual. If you wait every minute, when is Shabbos over? This pressure. Then this is what your Shabbos is. It's pressure and it's But if you can't wait for Shabbos, Gewalt the Shabbos worth to you. Gewalt is it worth to you. Way more than 1,000 rubles. Let's all see and feel and absorb the value of every beautiful spiritual thing. Shabbos, good Shabbos.